The samosa. They might be the most popular Indian dish. I feel like everyone has tried them in one form or another. But while they're synonymous with Indian food, there's something you need to know. Samosas aren't actually Indian at all. Okay, that was a little bit dramatic and factually questionable. They're an Indian dish now, but their history spans the globe. They originated in modern-day Iran and were named after pyramids in Central Asia. As traders and armies traveled across the Silk Road, an ancient trade route that connected Asia with Europe, they brought samosas with them. These armies and traders would cook these mince-filled triangles over campfires as they traveled to eat them as a snack, one of the original fast foods. Samosas were introduced to the Indian subcontinent in the 13th century by the Delhi Sultanate, an Islamic empire that stretched over much of India for over 300 years. When one of the most famous travelers in history, Ibn Battuta, visited India in the 14th century, he recorded eating samosas filled with pistachios, walnuts, and spices. So this kind of sounds more like a baklava to me, and I have this image of a 14th century Rachel Green accidentally combining a samosa and a baklava into one, but this has not been historically verified. I will continue reading.
Beef in a dessert? No, there is no way. Oh my God, she made half an English trifle and half a shepherd's pie.
It was beloved by both royalty and peasants, a versatile dish whose filling could change to reflect the background and wealth of whoever was eating it. When the Portuguese brought potatoes from their colonies in South America, you know they had to be stuffed into a samosa, right? Potatoes are a gift from the gods. And then you add spices, wrap it in dough, and fry it? It's just so beautiful! I'm sorry, my background is Irish. You know I love a good potato. The journey of the samosa along the Silk Road meant it traveled through so many different countries and areas that now have their own version of it. In the Middle East, they're called sambusak, and they're a popular treat during Ramadan. In Central Asia, samosa are baked instead of fried, and they're usually stuffed with mostly meat.
Oh yeah, look, you did get some steak. Can't see.
Oh, it smells meaty and garlicky. So these are samosas, so kind of like samosas, but the Uzbek version of them. So it's a crispy pastry filled with meat. In the Horn of Africa, they're called sambusas and are a staple in Eritrea, Somalia, and Ethiopia. The Portuguese, who brought the potatoes, of course have their own version of the dish called pastéis, and they're popular in Portugal, Brazil, and Mozambique. Samosas tell the history of the Silk Road in one dish. You don't need textbooks or Wikipedia to learn history, it's all on your plate. And damn, it tastes good. Inspired by all my historical reading on samosas, I felt it was very necessary to do some hands-on research. All for the sake of scientific accuracy, of course. We headed to Bethnal Green in Whitechapel in London for a mini samosa tour. If you think you love samosas, I think our struggle to find them in the freezing rain means we love them more. Oh, it's miserable. Oh, these samosas better be worth it. My fingers are gonna fall off. Oh, wow.
Lamb, chicken, vegetable?
Should we do lamb or...
Yeah? And I want to get some. Okay, one lamb, one chicken, yeah?
Just one chicken.
Chana, black chana?
What else? What are those? So what is a samosa chat?
Samosa means samosa and chickpeas and three item sauce and onion, chili, coriander, spicy.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Chili sauce.
Yes.
Is it tamarind?
Lots of tamarind, please. I love tamarind.
This are the chaat masala, yeah?
Yeah. I've had chat, but I've never had a samosa chat.
Yeah, this mix up in chat.
Yeah.
But this one very, very nice, very tasty one.
Thank you so much. If there are a lot, I can take some.
Yeah.
You never say no to more food. Okay.
Thank you.
We'll do 5 pounds.
This is where we're gonna eat. Honestly, I have a camera, but my hands are too cold to operate it, I think.
I don't know which one.
You know this is gonna be good. I'm too cold. First samosa. So not how. Ooh, this is the chicken, I think. I'm so hungry. Oh, I'm hungry. Guys, it's like fried dough filled with chicken. Like I can't keep it still.
It's a cold day.
Oh, I really are. Oh, he doesn't like it. I really like that one. Oh, it's not for you.
No. Not for me, honestly.
Really? Why?
I don't know. I don't get the vibe.
Damn, sassy. I got the
I'm gonna take
vibe.
another bite anyways.
Oh yeah, interesting. For someone who didn't get the vibe.
I like to give even food a second chance.
Okay, embarrassing samosa story. My grandmother is Indian and she would always leave us with samosas. But when I was really young, I must have been like, I was really little, I promise. They were telling me about how samosas were made, and my stepdad was telling me how they were made with flour. So like obviously he means like flours and dough. But the samosa skins that she used to make, they were like the really thin white ones, like dumpling wrappers. They weren't like this. Just like really thin dumpling wrappers stuffed with minced meat and chilies. And they just looked so delicate that in my child mind, I thought they were made with like the flower petals of lilies. So whenever I would eat them, I would picture that they were just like meat in the middle of like lily petals. And then one day I was eating them and I'm like, you idiot, they mean flower. It's a little embarrassing, but. I think this is chicken? All the samosas were either chicken, lamb, or veggie. Go for it. Are you getting the vibe? Okay. What kind is it?
Could be lamb.
Oh. Ooh. Oh my. I really like this one. It's meaty. You got the onions, you got all the spices, but it's a little bit sweet. Also, Disha, did you also know that World Samosa Day is on my birthday? I found that out while preparing for this video. So, next birthday I'll celebrate with some samosas. Honestly, this whole video is gonna be so shaky because of my hands. The samosa chat. Oh, look at that. That looks good. Oh, what does it taste like? Describe it to me.
Tamarind, spices, a little bit of sour and chili, and fresh coriander.
Oh, do you feel like you're on the streets of Mumbai or Colombo eating this instead of rainy London? Nope.
No.
No.
But
It's good, but it's not good enough to make this feel like India.
this is my favorite
Oh,
out of all of them.
It looks so good. So you can see the pieces of samosa kind of in the gravy. Oh, there they are. Oh, I got a big bit of samosa. Oh, it's like a dal samosa soup.
Have you had something like that before?
I've had chaat, but I've never had it samosa chaat. Oh god. And this, you got the, what's good is it's like healthy with dal, but then you got the fried bit of samosa in it, so you just don't feel too healthy. Our final samosa. My hands are finally warming up. It's like there's mashed potato in the middle.
Well, it's the vegetarian one we got from the last place.
This is my favorite samosa today.
Really? No, mine, the other two are better for me.
I don't know.
For that one, for me it's too rich, and I like the chicken one, which was sweeter and meatier and nice. Samosa tour done. I hope you learned a little bit about samosas and got to see some of the samosas that London has to offer. It might not be the most ideal setting, but I think we're following in the footsteps of all the people who ate samosas in the past when it wasn't the most ideal conditions outside, because it's the perfect, you know, street food to take on the go. They crossed continents, we crossed London. You know what? We're doing the most we can with the situation we had, and we had some really good food in some questionable circumstances, but we're making the best.
Making the
Making
best
the
making the best out of what we have.
Like we've said in previous videos, good food, good friends.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.